everyone, welcome back to Pabbly Chatflow. In this video, we're going to learn how to create a WhatsApp chatbot for your wedding planner business. So I own a wedding planner business and I receive a lot of inquiries by my customers on WhatsApp. And replying to each one of them manually and individually is very time consuming and hectic. So to solve this, I have created a WhatsApp chatbot with the help of Pabbly Chatflow. So now as I've created this bot, as soon as I receive any of the messages from my customers on WhatsApp, this bot is going to automatically reply to those messages. So now if you want to learn how to create this WhatsApp chatbot for yourself, for your business, then let me take you to my screen. In this video, we are going to learn how to create a WhatsApp chatbot for your wedding planner business using Pabbly Chatflow. First, I'll show you how the chatbot works from the customer's perspective, how it collects important details like their name, email, and the wedding date, and then presents them with the interactive service options. So firstly, this is the bot that I have created right over here, and to this bot, I am going to send a message. So this is the bot that I've created, and to this bot, I am going to send a message. So let's suppose over here for the message, I am going to send it as hey right here. So as soon as I'm going to send this bot a message, hey, you can see automatically this reply has been received to me. Hi, welcome to Ever After Weddings. We are excited to help you plan our dream wedding. To get started, could you please tell us your name? So let's suppose for the name over here, I'm going to write it as test user. Okay, so this is the name. I've sent this name to this bot. It says, great to meet you, test user. To keep in touch and send you important updates, could you please share your email address? So let's suppose for the email address over here, I'm going to write it as test@pabblytudes.com. So I'm going to send this email address to this bot. It says, thanks for sharing your email, test user. When is your big day? Please let us know the date of your wedding so that we can assist you better. So let's suppose for the wedding date, I'm going to write it as 09/08/2025. So I'm going to send this date as a message to this bot, and yes, you can see automatically I have received a reply from this bot. Okay, it says, thank you test user, we have noted your email, this is the email address, and your wedding date is right over here. Welcome to Ever After Weddings, your perfect wedding planning partner. You can see over here I have received multiple options. So let me select the option over here as venue selection. As I'm going to select the option, you can see I've received the message successfully from this bot with all the details. Okay, so as you can see that this bot is sending me all the messages and is replying to all my queries. So now this is how this bot is going to work. So now we are going to dive into the backend and I'll walk you through the exact steps how you can build this bot inside Pabbly Chatflow, no coding required. Okay, so as now we're going to create this bot with the help of Pabbly Chatflow, what I'm going to do is on a new page, I'm going to browse the website www.pabbly.com/chatflow. Okay, so I'm going to browse this website right over here, and you can see Pabbly Chatflow's landing page is going to appear in front of you. After coming to the landing page of our Pabbly Chatflow account, you can see there are two options: sign in or sign up for free. If you're a new user, you can sign up for free and get 100 free tasks every month. As I'm an existing user, I'm going to sign in to my Pabbly Chatflow account. After signing in, you can see the all Pabbly apps window in front of you, in which you can see all the products that Pabbly provides, from which we are going to select Pabbly Chatflow by clicking on this Access Now button right over here. Then Pabbly Chatflow's dashboard is going to appear in front of you. So what is Pabbly Chatflow? Pabbly Chatflow is a tool that helps businesses to send WhatsApp messages effortlessly. It allows us to create message flows that automatically send updates to our customers. You can create bots with the help of Pabbly Chatflow and also send broadcast messages. If you want to learn how you can set up your Pabbly Chatflow account, you can check out this video that has been added in this description right over here. And if you want to briefly learn of all the functions of Pabbly Chatflow, you can check out all the videos that we have already created and uploaded on our YouTube channel. Okay? So now after coming to the Pabbly Chatflow's dashboard, in order to create a chatbot, what we have to do is on the left side of the panel, go towards this flow section and click on this option flows right over here. After coming to the flows page of our Pabbly Chatflow account, you can see there's the flow builder page. Over here in the page, you can see the total number of flows that you have created, active flows and the inactive flows. And you can find all the flows that you have created in your Pabbly Chatflow account down here, okay? And now to create a new flow, what we are going to do is, we are going to click on this top right corner button, Add Flow right here. And as I'm going to do that, you can see a new flow has been created in my Pabbly Chatflow account, okay? So as a new flow has been created, I am going to rename this flow first. And the name to this flow, I'm going to give it as Wedding Planner Chatbot, okay? So this is the name that I want to give to this flow that I'm creating, okay? After giving the name to the flow, over here you can see it says Flow Start. How this flow is going to be triggered, how this bot is going to be triggered. So over here, if a customer sends us a message like hello, hi or hey, what you can do is you can use this feature that is keywords, in which you can add the keywords, and if the customer sends those keywords as messages to us, automatically this flow is going to be triggered. But if a customer, instead of sending a keyword, sends us an inquiry like, what are the services that you provide as a wedding planner? So now this same inquiry can be asked to me by different customers in thousands and thousands of patterns like, can you tell me all the services that you provide? Can you tell me all the services that you provide as a wedding planner? You can see a same question has been asked to me by my customer in different patterns. So now how this bot that we have created can sense those patterns. For that, you can use this amazing feature regex right here, with the help of which the bot can sense the words out of the different patterns, okay? And lastly, over here, there is a last option, choose template. Over here, if you're going to attach a template as a flow start and you're going to send that template as a broadcast message to each and every customer of yours, automatically this flow is going to be triggered from there, okay? This is the flow start right here. I am going to use the keywords right here. I'm going to enter keywords over here. So let's suppose for the keywords, I'm going to enter it as hello, write the keyword and then press enter key button to enter the keyword. I'm going to write hey, hi and help right over here, okay? You can enter as many keywords according to your requirement. I do not want to use regex right here, so I'm going to skip the part, okay? But if you're going to enter the regex, you have to write it in a pattern. And after entering the regex, you have to toggle this button on right here. It is not mandatory to enable the toggle while entering the regex. Enable toggle for each sensitive regex only, okay? So I'm not using the regex or the choose template in this flow start right here, okay? So after entering the keywords, if any of the customers sends me any of these keywords, this flow is going to be triggered. This bot is going to be triggered, okay? So let's suppose if a customer sends me a message, hello. So now what is the message that this bot is going to send back to the customer? This bot is going to ask the customer about their name. I want to collect the data of the customer. So this bot is firstly going to collect the details, okay? So now in order to add a question in this flow right over here, from the left side, go to actions right here. And from these options, you can see ask question option right here. Drag it and drop it over here. As you're going to do that, the question field is going to be added in this flow. And now for the message of the question, I'm going to write it as, so this is the message, the question. Hi, welcome to Ever After Weddings. This is the name of my business. If I'm going to scroll down, it says, we are excited to help you plan your dream wedding. To get started, could you please share and tell us your name, okay? So over here, this is the question asking for the name of my customer. So now the customer after this question is going to give me their name. Now where I can keep the record of this name, for that I can use an amazing feature by Pabbly Chatflow, that is contact custom field. In contact custom field, I have created a field in the name of full name. And in that field, the record of this full name is going to be created. To add your own contact custom field, on the left side of the panel, go to settings and over here you can see contact custom field. I'm going to open it in a new tab right here. So you can see this is the contact custom fields page of our Pabbly Chatflow account, and these are all the fields that I've created in my contact custom fields. You can add your own field over here, give the name to it, and you can create the record of your full name, email or the wedding date in your Pabbly Chatflow account of your customers, okay? So I have created a contact custom field in the name of full name, and in this field I'm going to save the data of the name of my customer from here, okay? So as I've selected the contact custom field, for the format of the reply, I'm going to select it as text because it's the name which is text right here. And for the number of attempts, I'm going to select it as 1. I do not need any validation message, so I'm going to skip the part, okay? So this is the question which is going to ask the customer's name as they're going to send me a message, okay? So now I want to connect this flow start with this question right here. For doing that, what we are going to do is from this point right over here, drag it and connect it to this question point over here. You can see an arrow. This means the flow start has been connected to this question field. Now, after collecting the data, the full name from my customer, I want to collect their email addresses as well. For that, I'm going to drag this ask question field and drop it over here. Now for the question, as I want to collect the email address of my customer, I'm going to add a message. So the message is going to be, so this is the message right here. Great to meet you, $full name. So now what is this $full name? So here my objective is that as soon as over here the customer is going to tell me their name after this question. So let's suppose the customer tells me their name as test customer, okay? And as they're going to send me their name, the record of it is going to be created in this contact custom field, that is full name. I want to add that detail that has been added in this field in this message right here. I want to add the customer's name over here. So over here the message is going to be great to meet you, test customer, okay? And how can I extract the data from the contact custom field into this message over here? I have to simply add the name of the contact custom field. You can see I have written full name right over here. And this full name is the exact name of the contact custom field, you can see. And in front of it, simply I have added a $sign, okay? So in this manner, I can add the name of my customer next to great to meet you, okay? After that, over here it says, to keep in touch and send you important updates, could you please share your email address? So now, as I'm asking the email address of my customer, I have created a contact custom field in the name of email. So I'm going to select that contact custom field. Format is going to be email right here. Number of attempts is going to be 1, and I do not need any validation message. So I'm going to skip the part, okay? So now there's the second question that is going to be forwarded to my customer for asking the email address. So I'm going to connect both the questions. Now I have to ask a last question, and this last question is very important. I want to know the customer's wedding date, okay? So now for collecting the data, I'm going to add another field, that is ask question right here. I'm going to connect both these questions, and for the message of this question field, I'm going to write it as, so this is the question right here. Thanks for sharing your email, $full name. I'm going to add the data of the full name. When is your big day? Please let us know the date of your wedding so that we can assist you better, okay? You can see over here, this is collecting the date of my wedding so that I can keep a proper record. Now to add the date over here, I've created a contact custom field in the name of wedding date. So I'm going to select the contact custom field, and the format is going to be text right here as well. Number of attempts, I only give 1 attempt, and I don't need the validation message. So I'm going to skip the part, okay? So now these are the questions that I'm going to ask my customer and collect their details. Now after asking all the questions, I want to greet them. I want to send a welcome message to them. With that message, I also want to add an image. And in that message, I want to provide them options. And in that same message, I want to provide them options as well, okay? So now for adding the image first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag a point and drop it in this field. For the choose content type, I'm going to select it as media right here. As firstly, I want to attach an image and then send the greetings, okay? For the media type, I'm going to click on the drop down. There are 4 options from which I'm going to select image as the media type. And after selecting the media type as image over here, either you can paste a URL over here or directly upload it by clicking on this button right here. So I'm going to directly upload the file right here. You can see this dialog box is going to appear in front of you, and this is the image right here. I'm going to upload this image over here. And within few seconds, the image is going to be attached right here, okay? So now with this image, I want to send them a greeting message. For that, click on this add content button and select the content type as text plus button right here. And now we are going to send them a greeting message, okay? So for this message, I'm going to write it as, so this is the message that I've written right here. Thank you, $full name. The name is going to be added. We have noted your email address as the email, and your wedding date is this the wedding date, okay? After that, it says, welcome to Ever After Weddings, your perfect wedding planning partner. Please select one of the following options below to get started. Now, as I've already told you, I want to add options in this message right here. And now to add options, we are going to add buttons in this message. For that, click on this add button right here. Now we have to name the button. So the name for this button over here is going to be, so this is the name of the button, that is wedding packages. Now if the customer selects this button, automatically towards them all the wedding packages that are available in my business is going to be forwarded. Okay, I want to send them another option after wedding packages. For that, I'm going to click on this add button, and for the name of this button, I'm going to give it as venue selection. So if they're going to select this button, venue selection, automatically they are going to get the website on which they can check out all the venues available on which the wedding can be planned. Okay, now after this second button, I want to add another button right here. In a message, you can add only 3 maximum number of buttons. Okay, and now this last button over here is going to be contact us. Okay, with the help of this button, you can get other contact details which is going to help them directly contact to me. Okay, so now after entering the buttons, we have to write the messages for each and every button that we have added. First button is wedding packages. So now what message should be forwarded to my customer if they select this button, wedding packages? I want to send them an image, and with the image, I want to send them a little description of each and every packages available in my business. Now for doing that, I'm going to drag this point and drop it in this field. For the content type, as I want to add an image, I'm going to select it as media. For the media type, I'm going to select it as image right over here. Okay. After selecting over here the image, I am going to upload the image. For that, I'm going to click on this drag and drop button right here. As I'm going to click on this drag and drop button, you can see this is the wedding packages image right here. I'm going to open it in this message. And within few seconds, the image is going to be uploaded over here. Okay. As you can see, the image has now been uploaded. Now with this image over here, these are all the packages that I provide in my business. Now I want to add a message with a little description. For that, I'm going to click on this add content button. Click on this text button right over here. Now I'm going to add a message right here, and the message is going to be, so this is the message that I've written right here. Here is a glimpse of our beautifully crafted wedding packages designed to suit every couple's dream. The first is the silver package. This is a description of the silver package. Then it's gold package, and last is the platinum package. Okay, it says, would you like to know more about a specific package, pricing, or speak to our planner for personalized advice? Then click on contact us button below. Okay, so now in this message, I will have to add another button. For that, click on this add button, and for the name of the button over here, I'm going to give it as contact us right here. And as soon as a customer clicks on this button, a message is going to be forwarded to them with the contact details of my business. Okay, so we are going to leave this step for a second right now. Okay, so now this message is going to be forwarded to my customer. If they select this button, wedding packages right here, they are going to receive an image of the wedding packages and the little description about each and every package as an image. Okay, now after that, the next button over here is venue selection. So now I'm going to add a message for this button as well. Drag it and drop it. Content type is going to be text plus button right here. Now for this message, I want to send my customer a link. Okay, and that link is going to navigate my customer towards a page in which they can find their dream venue and they can select it. Okay, so now for the message for the venue selection, I'm going to write it as, so this is the message for my venue selection. Great choice. Finding the perfect venue is one of the most important parts of planning your dream wedding. We help you with top-rated venues based on your location, indoor-outdoor options, custom recommendations based on your wedding theme, guest size, and budget. You can check out some of our most popular venues here on this website. I have added the website link you can see right over here, and this is the message that is going to be forwarded towards my customer if they select this option, venue selection. Okay. Now over here with this message, I want to add a button. And this button is going to help my customer to get back to this main menu right here. So the name of my button over here, I'm going to give it as back to menu. Now using this button, a customer can go back to this option right over here, this message right here. So in order to connect this back to menu button to this message, I'm going to simply drag this point of this back to menu button and then simply connect it to this message right over here. Okay, you can see this arrow is connected. So if the customer select this back to menu option, they are going to be simply forwarded towards this message right here. Okay. Now after that, this is the last option, that is contact us. Okay, and remember, I've also added this contact us button right over here with this message as well. So now for the contact us, what I'm going to do is I'm going to first drag it and drop it right here. For the content type, I'm going to select it as text over here. Okay. And in this contact us, I'm going to send the customer all the details like my email address, my phone number, so that they can directly contact me and ask every single query that they have. Okay. So now for the message for the contact us button, I'm going to write it as. So now this is the message. Let's make your dream wedding a reality. Our expert planner are here to guide you every step on the way from the first idea to the final I do. Email us at support@example.com or call us on this number. Thank you. You can see right over here, this is the message that is going to be forwarded to my customer. If they select this option, contact us right here. As I've reminded you already that I've already added a contact us button over here as well. Now for the message of this button, I want to send the same message. So I'm going to connect this button for this message as well. Okay. And that's how I've created this chatbot right over here. This is the entire bot that I've created. Okay. So now to save this bot, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the save button over here. Okay. And as I'm going to do that, it says flow updated successfully. So as this chatbot has now been successfully saved, to test whether this chatbot is working or not, what I'm going to do is I'm going to send a message to this bot with my WhatsApp number as a customer. And as I'm going to do that, I'm going to check whether this bot automatically replies to each and every question of mine or not. Okay. So now let me send a message to this bot. I'm going to send a message to this bot over here as hey. So let me send the message right here. And after sending the message, within few seconds, you can see I have received the reply from the bot. Hi, welcome to Ever After Weddings. We are excited to help you plan your dream wedding. To get started, could you please tell us your names? So let's suppose for the name over here, I'm going to write it as demo user. Okay, so this is the name. I'm going to send the name. After sending the name over here, it says, great to meet you, demo user. This was the name. To keep in touch and send you important updates, could you please share your email address? So now for the email address over here, I'm going to write it as demouser@pabblytudes.com. Okay, so this is the email address. I'm going to send this email address to this bot. Thanks for sharing your email address, demo user. When is your big day? Let us know the date of your wedding so that we can assist you better. So let's suppose for the date over here, I'm going to write it as 17th of November 2025. Okay, so this is the date. I'm going to send this date. Okay. Now as I've done that, you can see it says, thank you, demo user. We have noted your email. This is the email address. And your wedding date was 17/11/2025. You can see this is the same date. Welcome to Ever After Weddings, your perfect wedding planned partner. Please select the following options to get started. These are the options. And you can see also there is an image attached to this message right here. Okay. So firstly, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the option. So let's suppose I'm going to select the option as wedding packages. I want to know about the wedding packages. As I'm going to select the option, within few seconds, I have received the message of the wedding packages. You can see right here. And with that, I also have received this image of the wedding packages, silver package, golden package, and the platinum package with my contact details on it. Okay. And you can see there's a description of each and every package you can see right over here. It says, would you like to know more about specific package, pricing, or speak to our planner for personalized advice? Then click on this contact us button below. If I'm going to click on this contact us button, you can see I have received a message in which I have received the email address and the number of the expert. Okay. So now as I've received that, I also want to know about the venue. For that, I'm going to select this button, venue selection right here. And as I've done that, you can see it says great choice. Finding the perfect venue is one of the most important parts of planning your wedding. And in this, I have received a link in which I can find the venue. Okay. So now I've selected this right over here. Now I want to go back to the main menu. For that, I'm going to click on this back to menu button. And as I'm going to do that, you can see over here. And within few seconds, you can see I've received this message. Thank you, demo user. We are back to the main menu again. Now the last button is contact us. If I'm going to click on this button right here, I am going to receive the expert's email address and the mobile number. So you can see this bot is replying to each and every message of mine automatically. This means this bot has now been successfully created with the help of Pabbly Chatflow. So now as a business owner, you have to also check all the conversations that is happening between your bot and your customers. And how can you check all the messages? For that, from the left side of the panel, go towards this inbox section. I'm going to open this inbox in a new tab. So this is the inbox page of our Pabbly Chatflow account, and in inbox you can handle all the conversations with your customer. On the left side, you can see the chat section. If I'm going to click on one of the chats over here, you can see these are the same messages that your bot has sent and you have received from your customer. You can see all of them right over here, okay? And during the conversation, this bot has collected our customer details like the name, email, and the wedding date, and has created the record of all those details in contact custom fields to check those details. Over here on the right side, go to this contact custom field section right here. This is the wedding date. You can see that was 17/11/2025. If I'm going to scroll down, over here you can see the name was provided demo user, and you can see the name is demo user right here, and the email was demoUser@pabblytudes.com, and this is the same email address. So the record is also added in our contact custom fields as well. So in the inbox you can find the entire conversation between your customer and your bot, okay? So as this bot is automatically replying to my customer's inquiry, that means this bot has now been successfully created. And that's how easily you can also create a smart and interactive WhatsApp chatbot for your wedding planning business using Pabbly Chatflow. You can try it yourself too. We offer 100 credit points so you can test and build your own first chatbot without any cost. Head over to Pabbly Chatflow and create your flow and start automating your client conversation today. This was it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Not just this WhatsApp chatbot, you can create multiple other chatbots according to your need with the help of Pabbly Chatflow. If you have any question, you can send us email on support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can ask us query on forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, you can check out this link. If you want to try to create this bot for yourself, for your business, you can do it absolutely for free with the help of Pabbly Chatflow.